I thought it was a nightmare, but I didn't wake up. You won't wake up.
What if you're wrong? What will happen? I bet it's bad.
Yeah, talk about scary, freaky.
Yeah, I don't know if you're a fan of horror movies or not.
After seeing that, not really.
I'm not, I'll be honest with you. And that is something that I talked about with the star of this new one. That was part of the trailer for a new horror movie. It's called Vicious. It is hitting the small screen just in time for Halloween, because you know that's when people love to watch their horror movies. But before the big premiere, I did get a chance to talk to the star, Dakota Fanning, all about it. Take a look. I'm here in Washington, D.C., and I host a show called Do You Like It or Not? So I'm going to start with the most simple and basic question, which is, do you like horror movies and do you like being scared?
I do. Yeah, I do. Like, against my better judgment, I do.
Well, I admit that this is not usually my cup of tea, and I had to watch it a little bit like this, which I think a lot of people will, and I don't think I've ever fully appreciated my pinky toe as much as I do after watching this. Things get a little vicious in Dakota Fanning's new psychological thriller. She plays Polly, a depressed woman who receives a mysterious box from an unexpected late-night visitor.
This will be for you now. You are going to die tonight.
What are you talking about?
Unless you give it what it wants.
And what it wants is three seemingly simple things.
Something you need. Something you hate. Something you love.
You'll have to tune in to find out what Polly decides to put in. But the cast and crew, they didn't want to go down that road. In the course of reading the script and in the course of making the movie, was there a point where you had to think to yourself what Dakota, the human being, would have put into that box? The three things that you would have to put in that box. And did that teach you a little something about yourself?
You know, I've been asked this. It was funny when we were filming, we never even asked that question to each other, which I can't believe that we didn't. We should have been like, what would you put in the box? We never even thought about it because we were just thinking about like Polly the whole time. So I still to this day don't really know what I would put in the box, but and I most likely will never have to decide what to put in the box.
Well, I think a lot of viewers out there, when they watch,
they're gonna think about it. Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
have
to ask people their answers after they watch the movie.
Awake at night thinking about it. And while Polly is trapped in this terrifying world where reality bends and memory betrays virtually alone, Fanning says she had plenty of support during what was basically a one-woman show. There are several people in this movie, but a lot of it is on you. This is a tour de force, almost one-woman show. How is that kind of different than when you're acting in an ensemble, like The Perfect Couple or something like that?
Yeah. No, I mean, it's definitely different. You know that like a lot of the exciting part of acting is working with other actors and the chemistry and the camaraderie that's created and bouncing off of one another. And so I didn't have a ton of that in this. So I think that instead got transferred onto the crew, you know, like Brian, the director, Tristan, the cinematographer, and like the crew on the ground in the scenes with me. That camaraderie and collaboration element that you usually get from other actors, I sort of got it from them, you know. So I still felt like I had all the support that I needed, and even though I may have looked alone on screen, I never felt alone. So you can catch Vicious streaming on Paramount Plus tomorrow. Now, if you don't know Dakota Fanning, one of her most famous roles was obviously Man on Fire with Denzel Washington. And so, you know, she has made a career, especially as a child star, now transitioning into an adult star. She's done some harder stuff recently. She's done some ensemble pieces before that, but she made a career out of like getting kidnapped. And so she seems so normal and down to earth and fun for someone who has played these roles that are always just so traumatizing. So it was great catching up with her.
That's a great way to put it. Hey, what do you know her for? Getting kidnapped.
Exactly. There's a great Vanity Fair. I believe it's Vanity Fair. They do like the lie detector test, and it's with her and her sister. And her sister asked her after like playing like 3 roles in a row where she gets kidnapped, like, is she ever afraid of it in real life?
Wow.
So,
Real quick, what would you add? Just at least one thing to that box.
if I was going to add something I hate, I think it would probably have to be like, oh man, I don't know. Currently, the Dodgers. I hate the Dodgers, okay? Because the Phillies are down 2-1 in the NLDS. Game 4 tonight. They won last night. I'm stressed. It's a rough night for Philadelphia sports fans. The Eagles play tonight too. Back-to-back doubleheader. Oh,
for
boy.
me, because I got a plane to catch, traffic.
Yeah.
Throw it all in that box real quick. Hey, speaking of